Mm, mm. Self-care Sundays. Do. Self-care Sundays. Do. Self-care Sunday. Where y'all at? It is Sunday. It is Sunday. It is Sunday. My poof is looking really big there. Listen, you guys. It is Self-Care Sunday. Tag a friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I got a great topic for today. So I'm super excited. It is Self-Care Sunday. So it's an arrow that's at the bottom of the screen. So I want you to take that arrow right at the bottom of the screen, and I want you to send it to somebody. Why is my little poof thing trying to fall down? Because it's Self-Care Sunday. This thing not going to play with me. Wait a minute, y'all. Don't play with me, poof, here. So it's Self-Care Sunday. Hit that arrow right there at the bottom of the corner and tell people that it is Sunday and it is Self-Care Sunday. So listen, I'm not going to be before you long. You guys know, for those of you who know. I've been a little under the weather. Actually, we are going on week number 3 now. So glad I made it. Why my poof keep trying to fall down on me? So I'm so excited that I actually made it, because I actually was sick and been in and out the hospital. It's a testimony for another day. I told y'all, should I just snatch the scarf off? Because the scarf is not cooperating. Now, I thought the scarf was going to make me look real rich while we was doing Self-Care Sunday. This thing is playing games. So if it don't stay tucked this time, we out of here. Oh, I guess we out of here, y'all. This wasn't for me to be trying to... I've been gone from Africa so long, I don't even know how to tie my hair no more. I used to be good at this. It used to take me 2.2 seconds to get this thing to do what I needed to do, and now it's falling apart. That's what we're going to do. It's got to go. I don't know. God just don't want me to do it. Okay, Self-Care Sunday. Let's go. So I'm super excited to be on here. I was trying to wait for some people to get on, get my hair together. But this is Self-Care Sunday. I created this because during the pandemic, when I was locked in the house, I realized that I was getting ready to go crazy. I felt all these different emotions that were actually coming back towards me. I suffered depression before, and so I was getting ready to go back to that dark place. And I was like, listen, if I'm feeling like this, then, you know, there's some other people in the world that actually probably feel like this too. And so I came up with the idea of Self-Care Sunday. So every Sunday, I think I only missed one Sunday, maybe 2. We get together and I select a topic. We talk about the topic. The last about 10 minutes, I promote a Black business and I give away stuff. I'm super excited. I have been contacted by so many brands that are now sending me things to send to you guys. So I'm super excited about that, because what people realize is oftentimes people just don't buy things because a celebrity is selling it. They buy things because it's a real person with a real product that's going to give them a real review. So at the end, we'll go over the product of the week. I got some free stuff for y'all, some good free stuff. But if you want to know how to get the free stuff, it's super simple. You need to screenshot that you're following the Rockstar brand, which is my marketing and branding company. And you need to subscribe to my YouTube page. And you have to send me a screenshot of both of those things. Send me a DM. Every week, I send out free items to the first 5 to 10 people, depending on what the item is, for free, just for joining Self-Care Sunday. So who doesn't like free stuff? So I got some great free stuff that I want to talk to you about. So today, the topic for today on Self-Care Sunday. Y'all remember that song? Okay, I know I'm not a rapper, right? But I'm going to sing it for you just a little bit. You remember that song? It used to be like, the price is way too high, you need to cut it. The price is way too high, you need to cut it. Cut it, cut it. You know, you remember that song? Okay, so this is what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about today cutting off all the things that doesn't bring you peace. I have learned through this pandemic, through these past couple of weeks of me going back and forth to the hospital, being down, that my peace is the most important thing. And I want to share with you guys, self-care It's cutting off situation, people, and things that no longer give you peace. See, the hardest thing to do in life is to actually cut off of something, especially when you've had an extended amount of time. So that means family members, that means friends, that means romantic relationships. Those are the hardest things to cut off. But I'm here to tell you, when you begin to cut those things off and you begin to get peace, then you'll understand that your peace comes above all of those things that are personal to you. So the topic today is, what are some of those things that you need to cut off? I know for me, I've been in this block and delete mode, not just literally or figuratively speaking on Instagram, but in my real life. I began to realize that there's some people that whenever they call my phone, like soon as I pick up the phone, I know it's going to be a negative conversation. As soon as I see their phone number come on my phone, I know if I answer, it's going to bring my energy way down low. There's some people that as soon as I get on the phone, nothing within their conversation is positive. Do you know, just recently I cut those people off? Like, they just cut off. I don't even know if they know they cut off. But why did I cut them off? I believe it's because I need peace. The phone calls that I want to receive when my phone rings, I want it to be positivity. I want it to be love. I want it to be grace. I want it to be understanding. I don't want to be arguing with people. I don't want to hear somebody fuss and be disgruntled. I don't want to hear people talk about the same thing over and over and over again about their life, but not willing to do the work to actually change it. And so I cut them off. I was like, nope, not no more. I'm just going to block. And literally, I mean block. Like, let me give y'all a little hint, okay? Please don't tell people this. If I block you on my phone and I really love you, I won't block you on WhatsApp. So what that means is, when you really trying to find me, because you already know you blocked on my phone, at some point you'll go to WhatsApp and be like, okay, let me just try WhatsApping her. But then by that point, a significant amount of time probably has passed and I'll answer your WhatsApp. But what am I trying to say? The price is way too high. You need to cut it. The price is your peace. That's my theme for today's Self-Care Sunday. The price is your peace. What is your peace worth? What is the value? Is it a dollar amount on your peace? Because there's not enough money in the world that can substitute my peace. There's not a person in this world. I don't care if it's my mama. I've been training my mama. At this point, you cannot disrupt my peace. My mother is one of those people. As soon as you say something to her, she be like, and she got an attitude. She don't even know she do it because she been doing it all her life, probably. She been doing it for so long. But it disrupts my peace. So I had to have a hard conversation, because some of y'all will say y'all won't cut off your mama. I only got one mama. She getting older. You shouldn't do that, Shanita. That's not the Christian thing to do. That's not what you're supposed to do in the Bible. Listen, I done asked all the preachers, the teachers, the prophets. Y'all can't tell me about what the Bible said. The Bible said when they sin against you, you must forgive them. But I also had a pastor that sat before me and said, Shanita, if you do not put people in the line to do you wrong, then you won't continuously have to keep finding a way to forgive them, because you're not giving them room to be in your life, to keep disrespecting you, to be mean to you, to disappoint you, to hurt you. See, when they do those things, the Bible speaks of how you're supposed to forgive those people. But here's the other catch that y'all got to read through. If they're not around you, if they can't call you, if they can't talk to you, if they can't hurt you or disrupt you or make you mad or aggravate you, you don't put yourself in a position to have to continuously forgive somebody who continuously doesn't know how to operate within your life to give you peace. So guess what? Cut them off. The price is way too high. You need to cut it. I know it's old, but that's a theme song for today. Cut them off. So I had to have a conversation with my mom. I had to sit down and I had to explain to my mom that at this point in my life, what the most important thing to me right now in my life is my peace. It's not money. I have more money than the Lord allows. I have disrespected money on the highest level. I'm being so serious. I've traveled the world and done things that people have dreamed about. And you can take all those things back if I can have my peace. My peace is the most important thing to me. And so today's topic is, the price is way too high. You need to cut it. And we're talking about your peace. Who do you need to cut off? Who do you need to let go? Who do you need to put in a different category? If it no longer feels good to you, then it no longer is for you. If it no longer serves you, then they no longer deserve you. Did you hear what I said? If it no longer serves you, they no longer deserve you. If they can't understand the level that you are going to, and that the price is too high, cut them off. And so some of those might take some conversation. I had to have a conversation with my mother. Others, I didn't. There were so many people that I just blocked. I was just over it. I'm just tired. It's people on social media. We had this conversation before. Social media can be detrimental to your mental and your emotional state. If you are following people and watching people every day and scrolling through and acting like you're really happy for them, so you want to tap it because you don't want to be a hater, or you scroll past something and you know they subliminally talking to you, but you don't want to feel like it is directed towards you, so you got to like that picture, but deep down inside it don't feel good. Why are you following them? Block them. Price is way too high. You need to cut it. I'm cutting it. All the rest of 2020. Self-Care Sunday today is about the price is way too high. The price of your peace is way too high. Who do you need to get rid of? What are the situations? I understand people, need jobs. Do you understand that I've learned at an early age, not bragging and boasting? I'm unemployable. Is that a word? I don't know. I'm unemployable. I cannot be employed. It's hard for me. I've been an entrepreneur almost all my life because I'm unemployable. Because it's hard for me to allow somebody to steal my peace every day. I can't go to work and be disrespected. Now, I know some people be like, listen, I got to put food on my table. I have to feed my kids. I have to pay my bills. I understand. What I'm saying to you is, in the process of that, can you look for those things of which can give you peace? Can you find a job that's not going to stress you out so much? Some of y'all stay in certain situations because of repetition. Or some of y'all stay in situations because you like to blame the economy and the world. You know you could be at a job and be sending out resumes for other jobs, right? You know you could be working somewhere and actively seeking work somewhere else. I'm saying this to say that I was unemployable because I couldn't go to a job and not have my peace. Once you take my peace, I'm gone. Let me give y'all this is a real true story. Real true story about how important my peace is. I remember, now a lot of people don't understand why I tip waitresses so well, why I'm very nice to the people who serve tables. I used to wait tables, okay? It was one of my favorite jobs. If I ever fall on hard times, I'm going to wait tables. Waiting tables, you meet people. I met some of the best people in the world who are still my friends, but it allows me to have the opportunity to determine how much I get paid. Why? Because I feel like if I give you good service, then you're going to tip me what I deserve. So I used to wait tables. And I remember back when I first got engaged to the kid's dad or whatever, and he was the #1 draft pick in the NFL, and he's playing for the Broncos, and here it is. I'm at work with 6 carrots on my finger. And every day he used to be like, I hate that job. I want you to quit that job. And I'm like, I like the job. You don't need the money. I'm like, the job gives me peace. I like talking to people. I get to go home with cash money every day. I'm not quitting the job. Now let's talk about from the job aspect. People at the job thought I needed them at the job, okay? And so it got to the point where I remember one day I went in and one of the managers, he started screaming and yelling and talking crazy to me. And I was like, listen, I'm here because I want to be here. I'm here because I like being here. But if you're going to steal my peace, if you're going to make me feel a certain kind of way, I'm not going to want to come here, right? So that was incident #1. Here's the incident that made me leave that job in real life. Remember, we kept talking about peace. I remember I was outside and I was serving tables, and there's a red light that's like from right here to right here. It's 2 red lights, but there's restaurants in between, right? And Maggiano's was across the street, an Italian restaurant. So the light right here was getting ready to turn. The light right here was turning green, right? But it was red. A car was coming out of Maggiano's. It was a row of motorcycles that were sitting here. Right as the light turned green, the car pulled out, tried to pull out real fast. Like, I'm going to turn the corner, I could beat the motorcycle. Well, guess what? The car hit the man on the motorcycle. So I dropped the tray. I ran out to the street. I'm screaming, I'm yelling, I'm crying. I'm like, call the ambulance. Don't nobody want to touch the man. The man is bleeding. But guess what? Courage kicked in. Now I'm holding this man's hand. I'm praying so hard. I'm praying with him. I'm like, listen, you somebody's father. You somebody's son. You somebody's uncle, cousin. Just stay alive. They on their way. I'm talking to him. I'm praying over him. I don't know this man from a can of paint. I'm like, Jesus, please don't let this man die in the middle of the street, blah, blah, blah. I wait for the ambulance to come. I grab my stuff. I walk back to the restaurant, right? Because it was a patio restaurant. I walk back to the restaurant, and I walk in. The manager starts screaming at me. You don't know that man? Table 37 needs some drinks. Table 42 needs to be clean. Somebody almost just died in the street. Why am I telling y'all this? Y'all like, what is the story, Shanita? The story is the day that I handed those people their apron, and I told them I quit. Why did I quit? Wasn't worth my peace. I want to go to work and be happy. I want to go to work and be excited to go. I want to go to work and be excited to serve people. You just took my peace. All that screaming and yelling and talking crazy to me. So Self-Care Sunday today is about the price is way too high. You need to cut it. The price of your peace is way too high. It's high. So it's time to cut some people off. And the story, you might be like, it don't make sense. It makes sense. That's why I said I'm unemployable. Because I learned at an early age that my peace was so important to me. I ain't like jobs. I love people that have jobs. I always talk to y'all about that. Everybody not built to be an entrepreneur. If everybody's built to an entrepreneur, I'm going to go to the grocery store. It's not going to be nobody there. It's not going to be nothing on the shelf. Nobody worked at a job. I wouldn't get my mail. The postal people deliver my mail. If nobody wanted to work a job, the trash people wouldn't come pick my trash up from outside. People need to have jobs. What I'm saying to you is your peace should be a high priority. So this is all my people that have jobs. If your job is no longer giving you peace, all I'm trying to say is you ain't got to quit today, but begin to put yourself in position to look for the job that actually gives you peace. Self-Care Sunday today is about the price of your peace should be so high. You should be willing to cut off anything or anybody at the end of the day. Somebody down there just said, what if the person is significant? You must have just came in because I would cut off my mama. I didn't talk to my daddy for a year. And people are like, how can you brag on that? God, thank God my father didn't pass away. But my peace was too important. Like, you can't disrupt my peace. It's a lot of important people in my life I don't talk to. I got a whole family in Detroit. I don't talk to them. I was just talking to my niece. My sister literally just invited me. She wants me to come back home for her birthday. I'm one of them people, I'm like, who coming? She like, don't be like that. I said, no, who's coming? She said, why? I said, because every time I come home, it end up in nonsense, drama, fights. I don't want to do it. She like, I said, listen, I love you. It's your birthday. I can compromise. I can fly in the day of your birthday, hug you, kiss you, because I know how important it is to share moments with people that you love. But put me around people that take away from my peace, I don't want to be around them. And then my niece called me and we was laughing and joking. I don't know if she's on here. And she was like, come on, auntie, don't be like that. She was like, we grew up. I said, I don't know. So for whoever that is that just said, what if that person is significant in your life? Are they more significant than your peace? I know people that stay in bad marriages. Listen, me, can't stand no bad marriage. My peace is everything to me. And if anybody over on this live right now, if you're over the age of 35, I hate to bear the bad news to you, but you're in the latter years of your life. Because our lifespan keeps shortening. Now our lifespan is 60, 65, 70. People not really living at 80, 90 years old no more. So are you really willing to sacrifice the latter years of your life in unpeaceful situations? Not me. I'm not. So you're going to have to adjust to what brings me peace, or my price is way too high. I'm going to cut it. I'm cutting you out. Song don't make sense, but I just, for today, for Self-Care Sunday. So Self-Care Sunday today, who do you need to cut off? Who need to go? If you need to have a conversation, it's fine. Most people not going to understand the conversation, but you can have it. Just do it in a peaceful, polite way. When they keep calling the phone, don't answer. When they start texting, I apologize, I'm really tied up right now. Can you text me what you need? And then they'll text the question. You can answer the question. Where does love come in? I have genuine, unconditional love for a lot of people I never speak to again in my life. Love comes in with me loving myself. I love myself more than I could love anybody else on this earth. I love myself more than I love them children that's right outside this door. I love myself more than any relationship in this life, because that's what you can't even give love, receive love, unless you know how to love. And learning how to love is to love yourself. Nobody can love me better than me. So you saying, what about love? What about me? And what about my peace? That's what's wrong with people. I have this debate with church people often. They bring me into the church to speak because I'm going to tell the truth. I can go flip through the Bible pages backwards and forwards and sideways and upside down. And I can show you. It's a lot of people that walked away in the Bible from people that didn't get peace, that where there was no happiness. They had to do things. I had to go through some storms and some things like that. But I'm not purposely. A lot of them people that had to go through the storms, cross through some mountains and some valleys, they were trying to get somewhere. I'm not purposely taking myself outside of my personal peace and happiness in order to go to where I need to go, and I know it's not peaceful. That all makes sense. So we can't even compare this biblically, because biblically, those people that had to go through certain things, God took them through certain situations in order to get them to that place. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying, if you already know I got to cross the street, but once I cross the street, it's going to be utter, complete chaos, and I'm not going to be happy. Why am I crossing the street? Are you asking me to test God, or are you asking me to test how much I can take? So my personal peace and my happiness and my love, it starts with me. So if that means cutting off anybody, family members, celebrities, I don't care who it is, they got to go. Sorry, y'all. Because the price of my peace, it is way too high. So Self-Care Sunday today is, the price is way too high. You need to cut it. The price of your peace is too high. And there's some people that you need to cut out your life. And it might not feel good. It don't feel good. I made a post the other day. It hurt. Some of these best friends that y'all got talking about they best friends because they've been friends with you for a long time and they know a lot of your business, they ain't your friend no more. They don't even bring you peace. Y'all not even on the same energy or wavelength. You vibrating higher and they still at the level that y'all was on in high school. I'll never forget, and this person is on here, I'm not really talking about you, but I'm talking about you. I had a best friend that we were tight in high school, like lost contact, came back together as adults, and at some point I had to cut him off. There was no growth. I couldn't. What we did and what we had in high school, that was amazing. That was great. The stories that we had in between, that was awesome and amazing. But at the age that I am right now, we cannot keep going around in the same circles of stuff that you was doing 15 years ago that you're not willing to put in the work in order to change, to go to your next level. I got to cut you off. I got to cut you off because I'm a product of the 5 people that I spend the most time with and who I talk to. And if the 5 people that I spend my time talking to and listening to aren't trying to take me to another level or challenge me to go to another level, I'm going to be stuck where they stuck. So if I keep hanging out and talking to 5 broke friends because I'm utilizing my timeline of how long I've known them, I'm going to be broke person number 6. Because there's nobody there inspiring, uplifting, and growing. My friends challenge me to level up. My friends, when I get on the phone and we start talking about traveling, they start naming places I ain't never heard of in my entire life. Them the kind of friends you want. I'm like, the what? Girl, you never heard of? If your friends still talking about let's go to Miami, Tulum, Jamaica, Dubai, where else y'all be trying to go? Senorita, if they got them they not challenging you. My friends like, have you heard of this museum here? Have you heard of this place in Iceland? I'm like, who trying to go to Iceland? That's the level they talking. I got friends who call me and the conversations, I'm getting ready to do this deal. Do you want me to cut you in on this deal? I was literally talking to one of my sister's friends, business partners, and we were talking, and they literally were like, listen, I'm getting ready to do this deal. I can yield you $12,000 a month. Them are friends. You want to keep sitting on the phone with people that's talking about what they doing on Instagram? Did you see what such and such did? Did you see what such and such bought? Did you buy it? Can you obtain it? Are we going to keep sitting around talking about who's such and such dating? Like, anybody that I'm on Instagram right now following makes me richer, smarter, or closer to God. Anybody I talk to has to make me richer, smarter, and closer to God. I'm going to end with this. And anybody that I talk to or deal with has to bring me peace. They have to bring me peace. Yesterday, I blocked somebody. One of my best friends can't even believe I blocked them. This person is so high up on the totem pole, they friends with Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos is the owner of Amazon, if you did not know. I think he's the richest man in the world. I was 1 degree away from somebody that Jeff Bezos calls their telephone. And they say, hold on a second, it's Jeff. Do you know I blocked him yesterday? And I don't feel no kind of way. If I need to get to Amazon, I'm going to have to go another way. I had to block them. They took away from my peace. I don't like manipulation. I don't like confusion. I don't like lies. I don't. So guess what? You want to keep lying? You want to keep manipulating? You want to keep stirring up confusion? Let me block you. Now, some of y'all like, Shanita, you crazy. That's Amazon. You could have met Jeff Bezos. You was just on them people's sailboat. You just got flown. Y'all don't even be knowing. I don't even be posting everything. You just flew here. And they had you on a private jet. And they picked you up. And they did this. So. My peace is what's important to me. You giving me anxiety? I got anxiety waiting for a text to come back. You giving me anxiety because you want to play games? I got to wait for a phone call to come back? No, thank you. Keep your business deal, keep your friendship, and I'm going to go with my peace. And for some of y'all might say that's a loss. That's not a loss. It's a win for me because I still got my peace. I still have my peace. I've turned down more deals and friendships than the Lord allows because of my peace. And that's what makes me a genuine, authentic person. So that's what Self-Care Sunday was about today. Price is way too high. You need to cut it. The price of your peace should be so high that you're willing to cut off anybody that's coming into your life to disrupt it. My children even know. Last one. What is it? What you pass, the next better comes on, right? Okay, so that was Self-Care Sunday, right? So this is what we do at Self-Care Sunday. Topic today, price is way too high. You need to cut it. Cut some people out your life for peace. That's the first part, right? This is the part where I answer 3 questions at the bottom, and I got some free stuff. It's a big old box, too. We're going to talk about the free stuff I'm giving away because I got some free stuff to give you. So real quick, 3 questions because Self-Care Sunday is really about self-care. My thing to y'all today was cut them off. Cut them. Mama, daddy, sister, brother, cousin, auntie, boyfriend, girlfriend, cut them off. Keep your peace. But question is, what's 3 questions? I can answer 3 questions. You're very thankful. Hi, Crystal. I'm thankful for you too. I'm thankful for everybody that follows me, listens to me genuinely, because I don't shoot nonsense. But who has a question? If we don't have 3 questions, I'm moving on to my free stuff. Bam. Okay, I'm about to answer that question. You said save my live. I'm going to save my live, but what I really need you to do is, Kiana, I really need you to send people to my YouTube, okay? I'm trying to grow in the YouTube space. I give y'all a free game, but hey, if they were going to watch on Instagram, why not watch it on YouTube? And I might be able to make a couple coins. So I'm trying to grow my YouTube. So I'm going to save it, but send them over to my YouTube page. Somebody said, how do I block negative energy? So the new thing that I've done to block negative energy is, number 1, I remove the energy, person, place, or thing. If something is giving me bad energy, if it's a place, I'm not going no more. If it's a thing, I'm getting rid of it. If it's a person, I'm cutting them off. That's number one. Number two, I've learned to become control of my emotions, right? Don't download gospel music. Sometimes gospel music start making you cry and fall out and roll on the floor. I Googled peaceful music, like on my iTunes thing. And when I feel like my energy is shifting, I start playing this music. It almost sounds like the music they play at a doctor's office or something. And it begins to give me peace. I shift my energy with candles. I've been doing a lot of research. I know I love school. I don't want to go back to school no more. 5 degrees later. Smell. I didn't know smells can shift your energy. That's why people talk about lavender, chamomile, different smells can shift your energy. I think peppermint is one too. Dr. Davida DeVetta gave me some peppermint. I think it was peppermint before. She kept saying, sis, smell this to calm down, to soothe you, and she gave it to me. So that's how I block negative energy. What's my favorite per unplug? I'm not sure of that. I have an ex that wants to do business with me, but he still has his feelings in it. No, and no. ATP.C1. No. I don't do business with exes, and I really don't do business with my friends. I mean, I just had I almost lost a friend of 20 years when it come to money. I don't really do business with my friends. Now, some of y'all that say, well, you backwards because you say your best friend. It happens it's like an anomaly. Jasmine Pega, we started off as business partners and then became best friends. She wasn't my best friend first. So we started off as business partners and she turned into my best friend because we spent so much time together in South Africa. That's for my company, PGS Global in South Africa. But if she would have started off as my friend, I probably wouldn't have did business. Jackie Watala, Elizabeth, those are all people who became my really good friends after the business transpired. But people who I'm actually friends with first and try to go into a business, baby, it's not for me. It might work for you. The only thing I can say is if you're going to do it, get you a good attorney and make sure your paperwork is tight. Like your super, super tight paperwork. That's the only way that you can do business with somebody. How do you deal with their first move into your own place? Woo! So first move into your own place. I remember those days, and I had a couple first moves because I moved around a lot. I lived in a lot of different places. First of all, when you move and you're going into a new place, make sure that you're not choosing that place off of emotions like, oh my gosh, I'm running from something, or you are in a rush. Even with my house now, I'm getting ready to do construction on my house. I realized that part of my depression that I went through is I don't have any windows in my master bedroom. My room is so huge. Who built a master bedroom with no windows? So for a depressed person like me, I need sunlight. I need light. And I didn't realize that. But now if I ever move or go, I'm going to make sure. If you look at the houses I travel to, my house in South Africa, the light is so important. So moving into your first house, number one, make sure it's what you want. Number two, I don't care if you don't have no furniture, none. The first room you start in that house, the first room you decorate in that house is your bedroom. It's your room, it's your peace, it's where you sleep, it's where you lay your head. That's where you spend the majority of your money. Whoever want to come over and visit you, make them sit on the floor. Say, I'm grinding, I'm working towards my goals, my dreams, and my aspirations. Forget that dining room table. I remember sitting on the counter eating ramen noodles. I ain't need no dining room table. I was out there grinding, trying to get my life together. But me, somebody be like, oh, when I was a baby, I would never sleep on an air mattress. I don't even have that kind of story. I don't have a story of sleeping on an air mattress or a futon. You want to know why? Because no matter where I go on this earth, where I lay my head is part of your peace, your energy. How can you go out, change the world, save the world, build on your dreams, your goals, your aspirations? You can't even sleep good at night? No. So the first thing you need to do when you're moving is focus on your bedroom. The rest of that stuff you can get as you go. But your sanctuary, your bedroom, or if you want to start with a prayer room, if you really broke, you don't have no money, start with your prayer closet. Paint your prayer closet the way you need. Get the nice rugs, your candles. Between your prayer room and your bedroom needs to be your first focus on when you move. So that's that. My YouTube is my name, Shanita Foster. 2 more questions. I'm about to go. What's my favorite pamper unplug? You mean like personal pamper? I'm one of those people, I'm always in a rush. I don't like baths. I very rarely take a bath. When I'm in Africa, culturally, I take a bath because it's something about culture. They take baths. Like a lot of my friends, they have to bathe. So when I'm in Africa, I bathe a lot. In America, I'm not a bath taker, so I wouldn't say that. I think my favorite pamper unplug, and they got this right on the continent of Africa. They taught me this. I go for a massage now twice a week. Y'all might think that's too much, but I had knee surgery. I'm just recuperating. A lot of you guys don't know I've been in and out the hospital. So one of my favorite unplugs is to get a lymphatic massage. A lot of people don't know what that means. Most people think it's just after you have plastic surgery. Lymphatic massages are people who actually know how to get the blood flow and the circulation flow within your body. And so when you're tensed up and you're tight all the time, your blood doesn't flow properly. So one of my favorite personal pampers is to get lymphatic massages. I go twice a week. It's crazy. These people get a lot of my money. I'm going to go down to once a week. I was just at 3 times a week. When I was in and out the hospital, I was there to see those people 3 times a week because I knew part of my healing and me getting better is to make sure that the blood was flowing in my body and my aches and my pains. You know, when you're sick, you tense up. So that's one of my favorite things to do, to pamper myself, and to unplug. I eat food in the bed. It's weird. I don't know if y'all read my book, Girl, I'm Not Tripping, I'm Depressed. Me and food have this weird, like, love relationship. That's why I sell liquid lipo. If I didn't sell liquid lipo, I would be a fat girl, like a super fat. Me and food have just, I don't know, food makes me happy. Food, ooh, baby, food makes me happy. So one of my personal pampering, I have a tray. Again, shout out to Continent Africa. There's so much stuff. I have to do another live to teach you all the things that living in Africa has taught me. But if your kids don't bring you your food on a tray, baby, you're not living. My kids are trained. And when you go to South Africa, Nigeria, they bring you your food. When somebody bring you something, they bring it on a tray. They bring you a glass of water, they bring it on a tray. Y'all kids, you be like, go get me something to drink. They just come bring you a glass. My kids bring me a tray with a napkin, with lemon, with a glass. So one of the things that unplug is me eating in the bed. That's weird. How do you deal with the feelings behind cutting someone off like a mother that's very toxic? It takes time. The cutoff is hard. Cutoff is hard. Give yourself, don't cry for too long. I'm one of those people, I try to give myself 15 minutes to cry and give it to God. During a cutoff, it might take you longer to actually cut somebody off. It might be a little bit harder. I say, I'd rather deal with the pain of living without you than deal with the pain of you continuously disrupting my peace, disrespecting me, manipulating me, and disregarding me. It's 2 different kind of pains. So the pain of letting go is one kind of pain and it'll subside. But if you keep somebody in your life that's hurting you, that's stealing your peace and disrespecting you, that's a different kind of pain. So you have to deal with it accordingly. It's going to hurt. It's not going to feel good. Go get you some new best friends. If you're young, I don't know how old you are, get you a different motherly figure. And when I say cut off your mother, I know our parents are getting old and the Bible says honor thy mother, thy father. What I mean by cut them off is you can still check on them. You can still call and make sure they're okay. I'm talking about giving them so much time and energy that they're allowed to shift what you have going on in your life. And if they're not willing to work with that, then you'll cut off. You might just see them on Christmas, Easter, and Thanksgiving. How did I overcome my depression? My depression, it was a journey. Some of it was counseling, some of it was meditation, a lot of it was prayer. A lot of it was, you got to read my book. Getting over depression is not, I can't just tell you one thing. There's a lot of things that were compound together, but I did the work. The biggest thing, if you're talking about depression, how do I overcome depression? I did the work because I didn't want to be depressed. No disrespect. Some people just want to sit in depression. I'm depressed. What are we going to do about it? What are we going to do about it? Every day I have to wake up and fight. I have to fight for me. I had to fight for my love back. I had to fight for my life back. I had to fight for my happiness back. Once I realized I was depressed, see, here's the difference between me and most people. Once I realized what I was going through was depression, baby, I didn't want to be depressed no more. So I was fighting not to be depressed. I was putting in the work to get me out of depression. See, it might be a little different than some. I didn't know what I was depressed. I didn't know what to call it. I just knew I felt like I was going crazy. I was crying. I was lashing out on people. I was cussing people out. I was acting crazy. That's why the book is called Girl, I'm Not Tripping. The word tripping from Detroit means you crazy. You tripping. You acting crazy. That's all I didn't know the terminology depression. I didn't know the terminology of learning about Black mental health. People that's running around talking about I'm depressed, well, do something about it. That's the difference between my depression and most people's depression. If you can say you depressed, it's up to you to do the work in order for you to get outside of your depression. So that's that. Somebody said, what's my religion? I'm a Christian first. I'm a believer in Jesus Christ and God, but I respect everybody. I have amazing friends that are Muslim. I know about Muslim culture. I got friends that worship the stars and the moon and renegade or whatever y'all be going through. The moon just went through a cycle or something. I got friends that celebrate the moon. They just told me the moon went through a cycle. I believe that we're all up underneath one living, breathing God, and what any and everybody believes in is up to them. I only know who I stand for and what I believe in. I don't bully nobody into nothing. The reason why I can travel the world and be loved around the world and loved by people because I respect people, and who I am and who you are in retrospect doesn't change what I believe. So I could put on a hijab today. I know who I believe in and who I love. I can hold a whole thing of crystals if that's what one of my best friends want me to do. That's not going to change me and what I believe in. You want me to hold the crystals, friend? I'll hold them for you. What you want me to say? You need my support? Nung nung gong rang gang gang nung 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 rang gang gang. That don't change me from being a Christian. I'm just doing what you asked me to do because I'm being supportive. So that's what respect is in that. If you're not a strong person, how do you make the change and move away from people? My daughter is just a people person. She doesn't take your advice, but baby, I have a lot of kids. I had to beat a lot of them. If you don't even want to get on kids, you can't even control them. You gotta let them bump their head, fall, bleed, go to jail, do all kind of wrong stuff before they get it right. You gotta give them back to God. You can't control kids. My kids don't even belong to me. They belong to God. I'm just a vessel that they came through. So oftentimes I've been through a lot of different things with my kids. I be listening to people trying to control their kids and make them do what they want to. I allowed my older ones, the ones I adopted, they have made all kind of stupid, dumb stuff. The number one thing that I instilled in them is that I'm their mother and I love them unconditionally. And no matter where they fall, what may happen, nobody gonna ride for them the way that I ride for them. And we can agree to disagree. You can do all dumb stuff in the world, but you're gonna come back to me and you're gonna realize it. That's how you gotta treat your kids. You can't do all that. Okay, one last one. Aromatherapy is real, absolutely. How are my girls in South Africa? Oh my gosh. Okay, that's the last one. I'm gonna do one more. Why don't I play gospel music? I play gospel music. I think you misunderstood what I said, but I'll go back to that. How are my girls in South Africa? They're doing good. Swaziland has been rough. Coronavirus has set us back, but we've been on track. Thank you to everybody who has ever donated $5. You have kept our programs going. I hope I post enough of us delivering food and sanitary napkins, which are $5 donations. Cash App, Coach, Dr. Shanita Foster, if you want to send $5 for the girls. The girls are doing well. Sir, I think you misunderstood me. I said don't play gospel music all the time when you're at a low place. That's just for me. I love gospel music. Fred Hammond is my best friend. Miranda Curtis is my cousin in real life. I don't have anything against gospel music, but what I learned was if I'm already low, if I'm low, and I start playing Be Blessed, Don't Live Life in Death, I'm crying worse than what I was already crying. The spirit is coming over me. Now I can't take it. So for me, I love praise and worship, but I don't play gospel music when I'm low. Somebody asked me about music when I'm trying to change my energy. And I said I just have to play soft, calming music to calm my spirit. Sometimes words trigger things. Do you not understand? The words of a song set you off. Words have power. And then words be connected to people. So sometimes you be listening to that song. That's the song they played at Shoo funeral. Or that was the song that they played when Shanae was walking down the aisle. Like, it's songs be connected to people and things, and you be trying to get your peace back. So that's what I said about gospel music. But I love gospel music. I would never not say gospel music. What are some of my time management? Okay, last question, and then I gotta go because there's a lot of questions. I didn't know we had that many. Time management. How do I manage my time? If you ever coach with me, by the way, I'm a personal and business coach. Slide in my DM, get some coaching. All my coaching clients know we use the WIN formula. The WIN formula is what's important now. I do what's important to me. So my time management goes to what's important. My kids are not important every day. My personal relationship is not important every day. Some people say that's rude and that's mean to say. Maybe that's why my life is different and maybe more successful than theirs. Because every day I do what's important on the agenda. My kids are living, they breathing, they doing good. Some of y'all be putting too much time in y'all kids. I had to call one of my friends and cuss her out. She don't want to miss no baseball game, no football game, no cheer game. They are not going to die if you miss one game. They are not going to lose their mind. I don't miss birthdays. Do I want to miss birthdays? No. But I was launching Forbes 8 in South Africa on one of my kids' birthdays. Could you imagine me telling Forbes, excuse me, I know you haven't done many partnerships with African-American females. As a matter of fact, you partnered with an African and female all women company over here in South Africa. But I'm not going to be able to show up because it's my daughter's birthday and I need, what the who? Some of y'all be like, oh my gosh, I can't go to, baby, if somebody invite me to dinner and my kids got a cheer competition and I done been to 30 cheer competitions, I might miss that one to go to dinner because I might need some me time with my girlfriend. I might need to go sit and talk to one of my friends and get some adult time. So my time is divided by what's important now. I don't ship out liquid lipo every day. I used to do it every day. It used to drive me crazy. It used to take up too much time. Liquid lipo gets shipped twice a week. I'm telling you that for free. So if somebody waiting for an order, they just went out on Saturday, by the way. But if you was waiting for an order and you placed that order on Thursday, you have to wait for Saturday for it to ship out. I'm not shipping every single day. That's not what's important. You place the order. An average person wait 3 to 5 days to get an order. I used to break my neck to go to the post office every day. It's Corona. It's a lot of stuff. No. Me, I operate in what's important now. That's how I do my time management. Sometimes your personal relationship. Some of y'all suffering. Y'all got husbands, wives. Y'all ain't even having sex with them. What my kids say, y'all ain't even having sex with them. Because you talking about this was important and that was important. That sex is important too. That companionship is important. All of my friends call me selfish, baby. I pick me over anything. And people be feeling a certain kind of way. It's just certain stuff I just can't do. I don't have time to do. So I make time for what's important. What is important right now? What do I need to do right now? What's going to bring me peace right now? What's going to give me money right now? What's going to give me love right now? What's going to give me structure right now? What's going to give me growth right now? What's going to give me happiness right now? What's going to give me peace right now? Those are the things that I focus on. So listen, we over. This supposed to be a 30-minute call. So today, we got a free gift. I can't believe I had this lady ship this to me. Now I'm about to tell y'all right now. So let me give a public service announcement because I got to pay for shipping for these free items, okay? So a lot of companies have been sending me products and I got this amazing box from a company called 24 Karat, right? I'm shipping this out to the first 5 people that slide in my DM that show me a screenshot that they're following the Rockstar brand on Instagram and that they subscribed to my YouTube channel. Now here's the gag with that. Not only do you have to subscribe, Can you show me where you press the video and actually watch something? YouTube only works. They only pay you by the time. You have to have the time watched. So stop trying to play me. But listen, so in this box, this is not my business. This is me supporting a black business called 24 Karat Glow. So in the box, it's got some kind of glow cream. What is this? I think it's a body scrub. It's got 24 karat. It's got gold in there, so you can scrub your body with that. And then I think this is some kind of lotion. I didn't go through the box before showing y'all. But listen, it should be a business card in here. Let me tell y'all something. This is how I know my kids went through this stuff. Oh, here's the business card. You can call them and ask them how to use it, how to apply. Here's some 24 karat gold. This looks like some baby oil. What is this? Is it shampoo? I don't know. But guess what? You get it for free. Oh, so check this out. Now, with the box, let me give y'all a disclaimer, because I want to hear no smoke. I'm not about to rebox this box, okay? This box costs a lot of money. I got to pay for shipping. So if you get this box in the mail, I'm going to tell you how it's going to come. I'm going to take some tape. I'm going to tape this thing around so it don't open. And I'm going to put a label in here. I'm not about to rebox the box. I'm not paying to rebox the box, to send you the box, okay? Because she had to pay for shipping to get all these to me. And now I'm shipping them to you. And this box kind of heavy. So it's about a $10 ship. That means I'm spending $50 to bless y'all. So don't be talking crazy to me, talking about Shanita sent me a box and it's got, I'm telling you now, when I go to the post office tomorrow, I'm putting tape all around the box. It's still fancy on the inside. I'm just trying to support my black sister. I ain't know she was going to send these heavy boxes. Baby, the presentation good. This box is heavy. So this is the free gift from Self Care Sunday. If it come to your house with tape all over it, it's for me. I'm put a label on the front. So this is the free gift. Shout out to 24 Karat Glow. Now do me a favor. Oh, that should be the other thing that you got to do to actually get it. I should make y'all follow them. Their Facebook page is BEE 24K Glow. So BEE, can somebody type that down? BEE 24K Glow. That's their Facebook page. So go on their Facebook page, right? No, we're not reboxing the box. I'm not reboxing the box. So that's it, you guys. That is Self Care Sunday. I'm out of here. Send your friends to YouTube. Join me every Sunday. Is it Lip Digger or Lipstick Digger? Oh my gosh, she is sending me some lip glosses, some brand new lip glosses. Next week, I'm be giving out some free makeup. This is the only place you can go and get some self-care and get free items. Why am I doing the free items? I just want us to support us. I want to help support somebody's business. I want to close out with this. It don't take nothing to like a picture, y'all. It don't take nothing to follow somebody's business. Follow them for a week and unfollow them. I said this before in another post. I'll say it again. As entrepreneurs, it can be hard. Some days they go and nobody buy nothing from them. They be selling t-shirts. They be posting. Nobody buys. They selling the lip gloss. They posting. But for you to double tap the picture, I didn't see what your question was. Can you please answer before you go? I'll go back real quick. Let me look 1 second, Corey. All it takes, Courtney, is for you to like a picture or to go support them and leave a comment so they can keep going in their business. You don't have to buy nothing. I'm tired of t-shirts too. If I buy one more face mask, I'm gonna fall on the floor. Everybody's selling face masks. But guess what? This is these people's dreams. This is their goal to run their business. So we gotta support them. We have to like the picture and we have to leave comments. So I'm getting ready to go. The awards are getting ready to come on. Do you know anyone that would know anything about Sierra Leone or Kenya? My people in Kenya, I have amazing friends that actually live in Kenya. Shout out to Dennis. He's on the national rugby team there. Shout out to, I just forgot the name, to Kiza. Shout out to Club Kiza. I know the owners, that club. I know a lot of people in Kenya. I haven't been to Sierra Leone, so I don't know anyone there, but I definitely know people in Kenya. Okay, so that's it. Self-Care Sunday, free items going out. Follow me on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube page. I'll talk to you guys next Sunday. My hair wrap came off. I had my hair all wrapped up cute. It fell off. So I'll catch you guys next Sunday for Self-Care Sunday. Is it glow or go? Oh, wait. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Thank you,